I'm 33 now, and I still think about this situation a lot. My former friend is 28. We were friends for 7 years, and 12 months before her wedding, she asked me to be her maid of honor. I said yes, but if I'm being totally honest with myself, I only agreed because I felt guilty and pressured. I never truly wanted the role. Our friendship had always been messy and one-sided. Looking back, there were red flags for years. When my ex cheated on me, she acted like she was being supportive, but in reality, she was harsh and judgmental. She would say things like, if my partner ever cheated on me, I would leave him in a heartbeat. No second chances. She made me feel weak for even considering trying to fix my relationship. Then, 2 years later, the exact same thing happened to her. Her now husband cheated. And what did she do? She took him back immediately. No real consequences. I was furious at the hypocrisy. How could she treat me so coldly during my breakup, yet completely forgive her own partner when it happened to her? It felt like a double standard that cut really deep. She eventually apologized for how she behaved during my breakup, and because I wanted to move past it, I forgave her. That forgiveness is a big reason why I said yes to being maid of honor. But even then, I had serious doubts. Adding to the pressure, she also worked for my company, so our friendship was both personal and professional. That made everything 10 times more complicated and stressful. Planning her hen's party quickly turned into a complete nightmare. I spent over $6,000 of my own money. I had to organize the entire thing: venue, activities, decorations, food, with a group of friends I had never even met before. I got almost zero help from her or the other bridesmaids. On the actual day, I was left setting everything up completely alone while she and the bridesmaids went off to get their hair and makeup done. I felt exhausted, resentful, and more like unpaid staff than her best friend or maid of honor. That night, things got even worse. In front of everyone at the party, she started bragging about her job working for me. She made multiple comments about how much I paid her and how amazing she was at her role. The reality was the complete opposite. She had been a constant source of stress in my business, making repeated mistakes, refusing to take responsibility, and causing drama that drained me. Dealing with her was actually one of the main reasons I eventually decided to sell my company. It had become too much to handle. After the hen's party ended, I didn't receive a single thank you. The next morning, while she was still recovering from the night, I was the one left cleaning everything up by myself. Weeks later, I finally asked her the question that had been bothering me. Why did she choose me as her maid of honor? Her answer hit me hard. She casually said I was just her default choice. That moment, something inside me completely snapped. Not long after, her employment officially ended with the company sale. Her reaction was ugly. In her final week, she deleted important files, wiped a work phone, kept the office keys, and created even more chaos for me. Thankfully, I had backups, but I still had to deal with all the extra stress and cleanup during an already hectic time in my life. At that point, I reached my absolute limit. I didn't yell. I didn't cause a big dramatic confrontation. I simply blocked her on every platform and made the quiet decision not to attend the wedding at all. I never spoke to her again. Now, months later, I still find myself questioning whether I did the right thing. Was I the asshole for ghosting my best friend right before her wedding and refusing to show up as her maid of honor? Or after years of hypocrisy, being used, emotional stress, and professional damage, was quietly walking away without explanation completely justified? Part of me feels guilty for disappearing without a word. But a bigger part of me feels relieved that I finally chose myself instead of continuing to be taken for granted. So tell me, was I wrong for ghosting her, or was this the only way to finally protect my peace?